Hey, so I have another dinner idea that I'm going to go ahead and get out there. I'm about to make dinner. I already have the ingredients, okay? So this is also going to be my first time on live, on YouTube live. Give me one moment. And I do understand that, give me one second. Can I pause this? Probably not. Okay, so um, I'm gonna make this deal. I'm gonna make this meal that I had in my mind. So, or that the Most High gave me. So we have oyster mushrooms already rinsed off, and I needed to hurry up and make these because they were actually getting ready to go bad. So I rinsed them off really well. I have me some oat flour, okay, because I'm gonna make this dish gluten free. And then I have showing y'all what we're already starting with, or what we already have. Here's gonna be the cashew cheese, or the cashew sauce for the mac and cheese. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna get that to turn yellow. Show y'all. So we used the penne yesterday. We're gonna use the rotini tonight. This is gonna be mac and cheese, you know. So, okay. Let me show y'all how easy this meal is gonna be. So easy. Because I don't like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, okay? So, and also I don't know if Rain, turn the water off. I don't know if I don't know if YouTube to record this. I have not. Once this is my first time on YouTube Live, okay? But guess what? I'm here, and whoever else come in the room are here too. Huh? I'm on YouTube Live. Huh? I'm using Celtic salt, right, to season, to taste. So again, we're making these smothered. This is an idea that came to me. We're making smothered oyster mushrooms. Okay, smothered oyster mushrooms. I know. I'm not gonna say smothered chicken because I know how y'all get when we make these meat replacements and call it what it's not. I get it. So I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. Okay, the Most High gave me this idea to do smothered oyster mushroom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fry them, right? I'm gonna fry these. After I fry them, I'm gonna make a gravy to cover it. Okay, y'all, it's not gonna take long at all. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, it may take long because I'm live, but normally if I wasn't on live and I was just cooking, it wouldn't take long at all. So I have my oat flour. Hey y'all, welcome in the room. Oh, 14 people? That escalated fast. Okay. So welcome. I'm making smothered oyster mushrooms with some brown gravy, some cashew mac and cheese. We're gonna use 100% chickpea flour pasta. Okay. For all my pasta lovers out there, you love pasta, but you don't want the extra pounds, the extra weight, the mental fog, and the glutinous. Get you some alkaline pasta. You can find it at HEB or I'm sure your major grocery store. Chickpea pasta. And also, when you shop for your pasta, make sure it only has one ingredient, okay? One ingredient. That ingredient is what? Chickpea flour. Okay, so I got that. I'm just gonna write up what I have. Okay, so I'm using oat flour. I'm using oat flour to make my drench. Okay. So again, the food, it looks amazing when I'm done, right? But we're gonna use what we have. I'm not doing all that extra fancy stuff. Okay, boom. Oat flour. I'm trying to turn this to where that is straight. Okay, boom. Yes. Okay. So we have our oat flour, water. Okay. Now the point of the oat flour and the water is to make a dredge for my mushrooms so I can go ahead and fry them. Okay.
My cup.
She's like, what you doing with my cup? Baby, that's the closest thing I could find.
My cup.
The closest thing.
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
I had to, like, we gotta be authentic. We
As
ain't
long
in
as you're
there
not putting
trying to
anything
be
in it
nothing.
that isn't water.
I can't hear you, babe. Say it again.
As long as you're not putting anything in it that isn't water, it's okay.
Baby, what else mommy's gonna put in there?
I don't know.
Please tell me.
Well, you can put juice in there. Or
Okay,
like
but,
coconut
you
water.
know, yeah.
But anything else, no.
Anything else?
Just anything.
Inform me. I would love to know.
Just anything else.
Can I put tea in there?
Yes.
Tea is fine.
Anything that's like beverage is fine.
Okay. Okay. Mommy's not gonna put this stuff in there. I respect this stuff. Okay.
Hello, everybody
So-
that's in here.
With this, so basically all I did, and also I'm a plant-based chef, right? Self-taught, the Most High taught me how to cook plant-based. And I also cook at the #1 grocery store in Houston, Texas, that's Black owned, right? And we also cook. So our food is 100% plant-based and it's also alkaline. And your girl is there. But anyways, I've been plant-based for almost 10 years. And now I feel like the Most High has released me to be able to really teach y'all how to cook for yourself because y'all, we gonna need it, okay? We gonna need it. I'm also a published cookbook author. I think I said that right. Anyways, okay. Now that I have mixed that, y'all see, this is the consistency. I'm gonna add some of this chicken seasoning, y'all. Just real quick. Real simple. You don't have to do all the fancy stuff, okay? Because the fancy stuff is why we're not making these dishes and recipes ourselves. Okay? I need y'all to know that you can use the most basic ingredients when it comes down to the recipes that the Most High gives me. Why? Because the Most High is not about confusion, baby. Simplicity is the highest form of intelligence, okay? Now, boom, hold on. We're gonna add a little bit of seasoning salt to, not gonna use that much, but oyster mushroom, they hold a lot of water. So I just wanna make sure I'm seasoning them properly, okay? Oyster mushrooms, if you're in Texas, you can find them at HEB, okay? Or you can find them at your local Asian market. Before HEB carried them, I would get them from the Asian market. So this is what oyster mushroom looks like. And it also has a great chicken texture. This is why I'm making smothered oyster mushroom and gravy. Now, okay, so now I'm gonna put these in here. And because it's a lot of little pieces, I'm not about to do one by one. I'm just gonna put them all inside the mix. Very easy, very simple, y'all. And honestly, while I'm doing this, I can be cooking my pasta. So again, chickpea pasta, you want to make sure that that's the only ingredient. in the pasta. You wanna stick with maybe 5 ingredients, but you also want to make sure that it's not a lot of chemicals, right? So you want it to be as close to whatever it is they're trying to sell you as possible, okay? So if this is chickpea flour pasta, if this is chickpea pasta, then it needs to have chickpea as an ingredient because it's chickpea flour pasta. Does that make sense? So, okay. I have my water on. I'm gonna add a little healthy sauce to it so we can get the boil going. Now, the reason why I cook like I cook and my family we eat like we eat is because I had a spiritual awakening in 2017, right? This spiritual awakening changed my entire life, okay? With the blink of an eye, and the catalyst was food, right? So the Most High used food and fasting to transform me. And I've been on this spiritual journey for about 9 going on 10 years. And because I've been in that space for a long time, I'm now able to, like I said, teach, right? So I talk a lot about trapped emotions, understanding the effect that trapped emotions have on our nervous system, right? It prevents us from being all the Most High created us to be, okay? And so I always tell people to, the fastest way to heal is in the kitchen. And the only reason why I say that is because it was my experience, right? So what you do is you want to replace, I'm trying to get a pan. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to replace your poor habits, okay, with better habits so that you can see the transformation, right? Before my awakening, y'all, I was addicted to sugar. Like when I say I was addicted, like I was addicted to junk food, right? Candy, ice cream, fried foods. I was addicted to it all. And I was going into my self-awareness journey, seeking the Most High, ended up leaving Christianity, and I went seeking, I went on a search to find the Most High because the Most High, the Most High I knew, it wasn't what was being reflected back at me in the church. Okay, so I ended up leaving and I started journeying, and uh, in that process, I became addicted to sugar, right? The emotional trauma that's connected to sugar addiction is love and joy and sweetness, right? A lack of it. And so through my healing journey, I had to realize that I didn't know the Most High during that time. Of course, it was God, but I didn't know the Most High like I wanted to know Him, right? I knew religion, right? And a lot of us do. You see what I'm saying? So, anyways, I ended up getting attacked. Well, I would say I was spiritually attacked, and I ended up going through the addiction to sugar. And so, y'all, what I'm doing now is I'm taking the oyster mushrooms out of the bowl, and I'm gonna kind of mesh them together just so I can have like a bigger chunk of the oyster mushroom as opposed to having like a lot of little bitty small pieces, right? Okay. Or it's probably gonna break off anyway. So, but we'll see. We'll see what it do. Like, and this is a part of cooking, right? So when you're cooking, you have to trust yourself in the process. It's not about how anybody else does it, how you do it, whatever. It's all about you trusting the process of, first of all, being able to take that leap and cook for yourself. Like, that's amazing. So I look at food as being shadow work, right? Cooking is shadow work. Because when you start eating the foods that the Most High designed for us, what's going to end up happening is you're going to transform, right? You're going to be healed on every level. So I've been on this journey for, like I said, 9 years. Cycle is getting ready to close out. I've learned so much, man. I've learned so much that's going to really secure me my next lifetime. Now, when I say my next lifetime, I'm not talking about when I die, okay? I'm talking about the new energy that's on the earth right now. That's what I'm talking about. I went my whole entire life suffering, right? At least what I thought was suffering. All it was lessons, right? All it was were lessons so that you could be able to survive, or so that I could survive outside the wilderness. Because sometimes we create a comfortable space in the wilderness. We get it nice and comfortable. We don't want to leave. It's kind of like how the Egyptians, when Moses freed them from Pharaoh. And they was like, does it matter what we die? We could just died up in Egypt. And Moses was like, y'all ain't got no type of faith, no. But it's easy for us to put ourselves in their shoes. Well, at least it was easy for me to put myself in their shoes. But like I said, we find comfortability in our shadows, right? And the energy that the world is shifting into is light. And even though like people can't see that right now because again they're in their shadow, it's really shifting to the light frequency. And so Janae Aiko has a song that says there's only lovers alive, right? How's your heart? How's your heart, right? Because your heart is what determines what frequency you get to experience on this earth. So if you are somebody who has felt or who has made a comfortable position in the shadows, then you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. Just like how the world, like the Babylon is falling right now. Right? It gotta fall. It got to. Because if it doesn't, then it would be impossible for the Messiah's, or actually Yahuwah's kingdom to take effect. His covenant. So, and that's love, y'all. But if you are in the systems of, if you are in their systems, then you're going to share the plagues with them. You're going to share the judgment until you realize that Yahuwah is the Most High and that Yahusha is his son who came to set us free, right? Came to set us free by his teachings or through his teachings so that we may better navigate the worldly situations we found ourselves in. So, I mean, it's all love at the end of the day. And the Most High just want to make sure you're vibrating on that love frequency, right? Like, you got to know Him. You got to know Him for yourself. It's a relationship. And I was just saying earlier how, man, the relationship that you have with the Most High is not for everybody. It's a relationship. It's not for everybody. It's not. It's a relationship for a reason. And so when the only how you are or you should be able to speak about your relationship with the Most High is if somebody look at your life because of your being and they ask you, what's your faith? Like, you always seem so peaceful. Like, what is it? That's the opportunity to let them know about the Most High. Not all this forceful mess that you see with all of these religions and cults. It's because they have their own agenda. And the agenda is to control you because you don't know. But Yahusha was never like that. He had his people that the Most High already chose as his. And when Yahusha walked up to him, they didn't put up no fight. Baby, they dropped the thing and they followed. Right? Why? Because God already marked them. And they recognized the voice of the Most High when He approached them, whether they knew it or not. So, yeah. It's so simple, y'all. But you know who complicates it? Religion. Religion complicates it. Religion. Why? Because it's control. They don't ever want you to rise up and be great. It steals, it kills, it destroys. And it's a part of a worldly system that was designed, okay, to keep you stuck and stagnant. And guess what? Now I understand where the stuck and the stagnant, then the stagnation come from. It's the nervous system. It's them emotions. It's them lower emotions that you swept under the rug. And guess what? Religion is there too. Religion is there too. Because it's a system designed to emotionally manipulate you. And I don't know whether to be mad at them or, I mean, because like a lot of y'all been in religion for years. Some of y'all elders. And it's like, ain't no way y'all sat there and got that comfortable without just really diving deeper to know the Most High for yourself. Ain't no way. But then again, I get it because generational curses are real. And the major, like a sign, one of the signs of whether or not if you are under the curse is if you don't know the Most High for yourself. And I'm not talking about religiously, y'all. That's the major curse. You still walking around dumbfounded, really. Even after people done invested time and planted seeds in you, you still want, that's foolish. That's foolish. Okay. So now that I have the oyster mushrooms coated in oat flour, again, you can use whatever you have. Okay. When I first started my plant-based journey, I didn't have the best ingredients. See, that's how you prove your faith. That's how you prove whether or not if you really want something, right? You're going to start with what you have. You see what I mean? That's what I did. I started with what I had. And so as I continued to cook, my mind began to expand, and my mind slowly started to release things that were no longer serving me and began to fill me with more high vibrational thoughts, which also came with high vibrational food. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, okay? Because I'm not. I do the best I can. So, boom. Okay, I'm like, why isn't my water boiling? Okay, let me do this. So now, because I used this oil yesterday, this is coconut oil. Can I use it again? Let me clean it. I probably should have made new oil because I'm gonna make new because coconut oil on this. So we got ears if you don't like scraping. I like scraping. I like this stuff. Y'all, when I say I am rich, I mean that. When I say I am rich, I mean that. Listen, man, the Most High is amazing. Ooh, I feel sorry if you don't know. I feel sorry. Mm-mm-mm. Now I understand when the elders used to say, do you know him? Have you tried him? Because if you know, you know. You know. So I'm going to be frying this in coconut oil. This coconut oil is organic. It comes from Aldi. When frying this oil, the compounds does not change. Okay? It's not going to have a chemical reaction with whatever you're frying it with. So this is safe to fry with. Now, you want to stay away from oils like vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is soybeans. Y'all, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay? I'm gonna get my portable aisle out the garage. This should be enough. I mean, we're not deep frying. Okay, let me move y'all. My shoes squeaking and squacking and cracking. Okay. Hey y'all. So boom, now that y'all are close, we're gonna turn this aisle on. I appreciate y'all and y'all comments. Okay, so we got the aisle on. And then the chickpea flour, I'm sorry, the chickpea, the water for the chickpea pasta boiling. Again, you want to use flour. It's also gluten free. Look at that. One ingredient. I have to stir right away because I don't want nothing to get stuck. Okay, so that, again, our lovely oyster mushrooms already coated, already ready to go. Who y'all playing with? Life is good. Life is great. Hey, life is good. Life is great. Life is good. Because sometimes you have to tell yourself, life is good. Life is great. Life is good. Life is great. Okay. Hot oyster mushrooms. I just added a little paprika on top. Just to give it a little personality. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so again, I'm frying these in coconut oil. Okay, now that the oil is hot, I'm gonna take the oyster mushroom and take out any excess flour. And I know it's not going crazy with the bubbling, but remember, this is coconut oil and it also happens to be organic, so. I may not be able to fry all of these. So after I'm done frying the oyster mushrooms, I'm then going to make a gravy, brown gravy from scratch. Dang, I need to cut up my onion. But we'll get to that. Be telling y'all, I do not be in the kitchen long. Be long, okay, that's enough. Be long when I'm entertaining people. Other than that, nope. So because it's coconut flour, you want to make sure that you're flipping and we're not deep frying. So you want to make sure you're just... Y'all, let me tell you what I made the other day. I did it on TikTok Live, but I'm done with TikTok. I won't be going live on TikTok anymore. But are y'all familiar with Panda Express? Because your girl made some Beijing beef. Okay? Your girl made some Beijing beef. Drink some water. Drink some water. I made some Beijing beef using oyster mushrooms. And when I tell you it was good, listen, good is it's an understatement. And the reason why I'm going so hard is because that was my first time making it. The Most High gave it to me as a idea, and I brought it to life. So what okay, I guess because I coated it heavy, I probably should have used grapeseed oil instead, but we'll see how it turns out. We'll see. I just wanted to have that hard crisp, you know? And you know what? Even if it doesn't have a hard crisp, I'm okay with that because I'm making a gravy. Life is good. Life is great. Hey, life is good. Life is great. 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 Boom. Life is good. Life is great. Life is good. Life is great. Life is good. Life is great. Life is good. When you eat good, listen. Literally, I'm not saying spending $100 on a steak and eating bottom feeders. Okay, that's not eating good. Eating foods from the earth made by my father. That is eating good. Okay? I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody says. These foods are untouchable. Okay? Ain't nobody outdo his creation. And then it heals you. Ah, excuse me. On every level, mind, body, and so what? What other food can do that? Please, somebody let me know so I can do some research. What other food can do that? It came straight from the earth. Smothered oyster mushroom, cashew mac and cheese. And then I was gonna stop by the store and get some what is it called? Some sweet potatoes, some yams, because I was feeling like a soul food meal today. And then I realized I have ripe plantain that needs to be cooked. Listen, there go my sweet potatoes right there, but yams. I ain't have to spend no money. Neither do I have to cut up the yams. Life is good. Life is great. Hey, life is good. Life is great. This is my first time going live on YouTube, and I like it. I thought it would be so much different than TikTok, but hey, hey, you gotta be obedient. And I can honestly say that I was delayed in my obedience, which is not okay. If I fried this in bitter oil, it would have been so much. Like y'all see, y'all see the rifts in that? I don't know if you can see it. But you see the rifts? Just so much personality. Actually, by the time I'm done frying, I'm probably gonna use this grease to make my gravy. What it's looking like. This low-key smells like lamb. And I do not like cooking lamb, y'all. Ground lamb. You said what, right?
I don't like the smell.
Huh?
I don't like the smell.
Do it smell like lamb to you right now? No? No, do you
I don't know what it smells like.
do you have a problem with the smell?
Yeah,
Huh?
kind of.
Okay. It's the coconut oil. And oyster mushrooms normally don't have like a pungent smell, but I can guarantee you it's the mushrooms. I mean, not the mushrooms, the coconut flour or coconut oil. I really want to fry more. Let me see. So with my cheese, y'all. Everything's working out for me. Everything's working out for me. Everything's working out for me. For me, for me, for me, for me. Everything's working out for me. Everything's working out for me. Everything's working out for me. For me, for me, for me, for me. Everything's working out for me. Everything's working out for you. You gotta encourage yourself. The only way out. Only way out. This is what our pasta is doing. Chickpea pasta. And it is ready. about to say the rest. I'm probably going to make, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm probably going to make a oilless gravy. So that's the chickpea pasta, and this is the cashew Alfredo that I made in yesterday's dinner video. Now, this is gonna be mac and cheese. Let me show y'all how. Oh, look at that card. Ready to come on? So, as y'all can see, mac and cheese it's not white unless you're using what is it called? Unless you're using like a white cheese. I'm gonna show y'all how to turn this yellow. Look at that pour. Don't play with it. So this is cashew cheese. Now, to make it yellow, all we need to do is add a little bit, just a very little, of turmeric. And it's gonna give you that yellowness you're looking for. Turmeric is very powerful, y'all. It has so many health benefits. Okay? It also is hard to remove out your clothes, so be careful. I'm gonna add a little bit more to that. Now that mac and cheese. What they say, it's not real if it don't have the sound. It's cheesy, all right. We're gonna add a little bit more nutritional yeast. Sorry about the scraping. That's actually really good. You cannot forget the onion powder. Need a piece to get the garlic. Smells so cheesy. And then we're going to add the Celtic salt to taste. And a little goes a long way, especially with real salt, because if you know, you know. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at this. Amazing. That's that. You cannot tell me that this won't satisfy your mac and cheese addiction. Those of you who just gotta have it and gotta be cheesy and look, cashew cheese. It's very creamy too. Let's give it a taste. Nah. It's so good. Delicioso. Now I'm gonna put this to the side. The mac and cheese is done. Now to our fried oyster mushrooms. Let's see that. I'm gonna make a gravy for this. Now, the gravy. I was not gonna use oil. My shoes are clicking, y'all. Oh, that is so good. Okay. I'm gonna use oat milk. So I don't know, is what, beef and broccoli? No, beef and broccoli is not smothered. That's not smothered, is it? Because I'm feeling like making a great, so I made Beijing, Panda Express Beijing beef using these oyster mushrooms. And it was so, when I say good, it was good. And I put everything in a pot, and I have my broccoli in here. I have my onions, my bell peppers, and I made the sauce to go with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing for the smothered. I think I am. Now the only thing, I'm going to use a little of this oil. Oops. A little of this oil from I put the oil in. Now we're gonna see what we're doing here. We can go. And the only reason why, and I'm gonna go. Only reason why I'm not putting onions in here is because, like chopped onions, it's because my family don't really like them. But besides that, I don't really have the time to. So I just about done. So y'all can see how this is getting brown. Burning. think my gravy a little bit.
No, wait, no. Wait, don't. No! Go anywhere else but on the fire alarm.
Let's see if it tastes good.
Anywhere else. Please. No. No, please.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I'm over here fighting smoke.
I just wanted to be a little bit more spicy. I wish I had some browning at this point. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. Oh, baby. I'm gonna see if we can get this a little bit more darker. Yep. Yep. I'm not gonna add no more milk because I see what the milk is doing. It's making it creamier. And that is so good. Man, that's good. Ryan, what you doing? Doing what? Bring your phone. Don't mix it up, nothing. Come here, look at me.
I am. I'm ready and not like that. I'm
I really want this to be popular. because I'm over here trying to figure it out.
Oh, you got broccoli.
So the only thing I don't like about this is that my gravy, I ended up using oat milk, which made my gravy like creamy. Man, that's not really what I was going for, but we're gonna see what it do. We're gonna see. We're gonna have to revisit this. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't like that it's bright, like it's supposed to be that color. Right? I don't like that it's light brown. It needs to be chocolate. Chocolatey. Alright, y'all. That's it for that. Let me see. It's too much. I'm trying to pick up broccoli and the smothered. I thought I could unappealing. Dang. Can y'all see that? It's really good though. Like really good. Ah, okay. It's the oyster mushroom I have left over. I'm gonna put it away. Probably make it tomorrow. But I do not want. Let me see how it do in the air fryer. Because if it does well in the air fryer, then I'm gonna put the rest of the pieces in here. Why is you so loud? Let's see how that's going. I don't know why it's still boiling. Because I'm going to turn it off no matter what. But it doesn't. Probably gonna have to put a little work to it. This is 100% plant-based and gluten-free. I use oat flour. Like, you have dishes and dishwasher. Just
what
say
I'm
okay.
doing?
Just say
I'm
okay.
doing what I'm doing.
Just say okay.
Okay.
I just put the oyster mushroom, coated it. Well, it's already been coated. I put it in the air fryer.
Wash it. Why you tap me?
Because you act like I wasn't. That sounds like. Brown basmati rice, which I probably should have made the white rice, but we'll see. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get it off. I'm gonna take a picture of it, of the final.
Why?
I'm gonna take a picture. You said why? Because there's nothing else to do.
Let them see the whole process.
No, because I have to wait for the rice to cook, and that's like, how long?
Why? It can be relaxing sometimes.
Please, okay, tell me how.
Just like watching it form.
Oh, I see what you're saying. People may like that nothing is happening.
Yes. And also, but here's the thing. Can't you just come back on after the rice is done cooking?
Why are you trying to get me to be on? You must be trying to distract me.
No, I'm not.
You sound like you-
No, I'm not. I'm helping you do your business.
This is not my business. This is my art. You are encouraging me to create.
Yes.
Hey, brown basmati rice cooking. I've already made my smothered oyster mushroom. And then our mac and cheese is here.
Small nest, small nest, small, small, small nest. Small, no, nice. I need a smaller knife.
Baby, please, no. Instead, I got beef, like beef and broccoli type. And the gravy came out creamy, so. I'll take it, it's good. Now, I'm questioning whether or not if I should have made white jasmine white instead of the brown basmati rice. But hey, if y'all like pasta, I made a chicken carbonara using lion's mane mushroom. It's like a 5-minute video. Posted on my page. Go check it out. If you want to make that dish or something similar to it. My daughter is making me stay on mild, but I want to be done.
No. Finish it. Finish it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm finished. I need to sit down for Dad come home. Because when he comes,
Wait, he was cooking.
huh?
I was watching you cook.
That's what you're saying. I want to be done when he come home. So I don't have to still be in the kitchen.
I'm gonna leave this for you.
Huh?
I'm gonna leave the glass.
Thank you.
You
All right, y'all. I'm gone. Be looking out for this video. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I'm gonna chop it up so y'all can be able to make this dish as well. Peace.